Good afternoon. My name is Kim, and today I'll be presenting on Chuseok, Korean Mid-Autumn Festival, often referred to as Korean Thanksgiving. In this, we'll explore how Korea, climate, and geography have shaped its food cultures, the historical root of Chuseok, and the special tradition and food associated with this holiday. To begin, Korea geography. Korea geographic location in East Asia, especially its position as a peninsula, create different types of microclimates that has influenced its food creature, sorry, culture. The climate is marked by cold winter, warm summer, and pleasant autumns. These seasonal changes affect the kind of plants and animal available throughout the year. For example, in the valley, rice, bean, and various vegetable shape make up the majority of Korea staple diet. While in the mountain, wild plants such as bracken and flower are harvested along with mushroom. Like right here, you can see that they would stir fry it with like different type of garlic and seasoning to make a side dish called banchan that will be eaten on the side in a company with their main dishes. And then in the coastal area, there's different kind of seafood making up the majority of Korean diet, and then depending the region, different kind of fishes are favored as well. For example, fishes from the Yellow Sea differ from those caught in the Sea of Japan or the Eastern Sea. And then an example we can see in their favor of seafood diet is their dashi or broth. The base of that is made up of dry fishes, like right here, anchovies, and dry seaweed, which is could be found near the coastal area, and then made up of other aromatic like daikon, which is like a white radish and white onion, garlic, and green onions. These natural resources shape Korea geography and climate are integral to both everyday meals and the special dishes prepared for holiday like Chuseok. And then Korea brief history. Korean cuisine has been shaped by both geographical and historical events. Like, for example, for a century, China has dominated pretty much most of East Asia culture from the writing system, governmental system, arts, and food. They were all evolved in China and were passed along to Korea and then to Japan. And then rice and many kind of cabbages were domesticated in China as well, which result in the kimchi that Korea is famous for today. And then domesticated animals such as pig, cattle, and fowl also came from China. And it is also not surprising that eating with chopstick from a small bowl has developed in China as well in the Han Dynasty around 200 BC to 200 AD, which make up the way a Korean people is dying today. And one significant event that has greatly influenced Korea cuisine was the introduction of chili pepper in the 17th century by Portuguese trader from the Americans, resulted in the Korean modern chili paste called gochujang that is essential in many Korean dishes, such as tteokbokki and bibimbap. Tteokbokki, which you can see right here, is a street food kind of dish that's loved by many. It's made of rice cake, eggs, and fish cake and different type of stuff that you could throw in there that's meant to be eaten on the street in the cold winter. And then bibimbap is like a mixed rice kind of where you throw your leftover banchan and vegetable, whatever you have in there, and you mix it up with rice and you have the gochujang for flavoring as well. And then due to Korea harsh winter, um, preserving food is a necessity. Hence why there's a lot of things like kimchi, which is fermented cabbage, soybean paste, which is result from making gochujang, the chili pepper, and they are all preserved in a like large earthenware pot, like as seen for here. It could get bigger than this as well, and the family would eat that over the winter. And then next is Chuseok, historical context or a brief history of it. Chuseok is also known as Hangwangi, sorry if I butchered that, literally translate to the 15 days of the eighth month based on the lunar calendar. So that's just the day that Chuseok will be celebrated on. It's rooted to believe to go back nearly 2,000 years ago to the ancient Silla kingdom. And then, according to that legend, a king initiated a weaving contest between two different teams, with the winner being treated to a feast by the losing side. This event eventually evolved into a festival celebrating successful harvests with family giving thanks to their ancestor. Chuseok connection to agriculture significant in a society deeply rooted in farming. Harvest time was a crucial period. So Chuseok was a moment to express gratitude for the nature bounty, reflecting on past generation and share the year's produce. Chuseok tradition. At its heart, Chuseok is about family, food, and gratitude. The holiday usually spans 3 days, with Koreans traveling from their to their ancestor home, usually outside of Seoul, to celebrate with their loved one, hence creating one of the heaviest traffic jam in Korea for that year. Some, oops, sorry. Some of Chuseok core tradition included Charye, which is a memorial ceremony which family honor their ancestor by preparing special meal, including newly harvested rice, fruit, and other food. And during the ceremony, family member bow to their ancestor, showing respect and offering thanks. Which, as you can see right here, this is like typically the layout of the memorial. Like right here, you will have different type of food, which usually including like a dry fish kind of jujube, which is like a different type of apple, is what we call it. Chestnut, pear representing wisdom, traditional honey cake, apple, sampillon, which I will go more into that in the next few slides, and then three different type of vegetable. And then these are all the family member. They don't really do this anymore, but more back in the day, they will dress up in hanbok and then they will bow down to show their devotion to their ancestor, and wishing for like a prosperous year for everyone, and then offering their thanks as well. So this would be like the ancestor memorial tablet. And then usually the man, the head of the household, would like be in the front, and then the woman, the wife would be in the back, and the children would stay next to the man as well. And next we have Beocho, which is a tradition where families will visit and maintain the grave of their ancestor, tidying up the area around the grave as a mark of devotion as well. So everyone would just hop into their cars and they'll go to, like, usually people in Korea, they'll have like plot of land or an area dedicated to their family cemetery. And there they'll have like their grandfather, their great grandfather, and so on. And they would just band together to clean up, like cut the grasses around there and make everything all nice and clean. And afterward, they'll do a little fruit and um whatever they want to offer to their ancestor, and they'll bow down to them to thanks for everything again, to show their devotion as well. And then next we have traditional Joseok food. Food is central to Chuseok celebration. Many dishes prepared during Chuseok are connected to seasonal harvest and ancestral rituals. Here are some of the popular Chuseok dishes. So on the left we have Sampeyong. This is the most iconic Chuseok food. Whenever you think of Chuseok, this will be the first thing that come in your mind. Songpyeon are half moon shaped rice cake that are filled with ingredients like sesame seed, chestnut, or red bean. And they are usually steamed over a layer of pine needles, hence you see why there's pine needle on top. And then family member usually gather on the eve of Chuseok to make songpyeon, sorry, songpyeon together, symbolizing the family unity. And there's also a belief that if you make songpyeon beautifully shaped, It leads to good fortune, such as having a beautiful child or a successful marriage for the family. And then next we have japchae, which is right here. Japchae is a popular noodle dish which are made of with sweet potato noodles, stir fried with vegetable like mushroom, carrots, and spinach, often with beef. It's a light yet flavorful dish that enjoy at many Korean celebrations. And then we have join join, which is Korean pancake, which are made from ingredient like fish, sweet potato, or zucchini, and then dip in flour or egg and then pan fry. Jeon can be savory or sweet, and they are always a favorite during Chuseok. And last but not least, galbijim. Galbijim is a heartier dish made from braised pork short ribs and mixed with vegetable in a sweet and savory sauce. Is often reserved for larger family gathering and is seen as a treat due to its rich flavor and plus its meat, which is back in the day after the Korean War, a lot of hardship. So it's really hard to get your hand on meat, so hence it's seen more as a treat for the holiday. And then some modern tradition that we have now that was not there in the back in the day is things like gift gifting. So nowadays people are like to give each other gifts during Chuseok, such as to show their gift gifting to show gratitude. So and then some popular gifts are high quality meat like right here, fruit basket, like they're really high quality. They will cost more than your average fruit, and they're usually sold in a set like this, all wrapped up. And another thing is spam. Spam maybe is surprising, but it's considered a luxury in Korea due to the root of after the Korean War in Korea didn't have a lot of access to food and they would get rationed from the American military and that would usually involve spam. So hence why spam is such a part of Korean culture today. And in conclusion, Chuseok reflect Korea unique blend of history, tradition, and food culture. The country's geographic diversity, climate, and historical influences have shaped its cuisine into what we see today, from the symbolic Songpyeong rice cake to the communal gathering around the cherry table. Chuseok remains a cherished holiday where family and gratitude take center of the stage. Thank you for your time. And this is my side tour.